Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming a studio tour. One of the questions I get the most is questions about my filming equipment, what my lighting is, what my camera is, all that stuff. So I thought it would be so much easier to just have it all grouped in a video for you guys so you guys can visually see how my studio is set up, how I get my content to look the way I do, everything like that. So I want to make this very simple and easy for you guys. I know that personally I love to see my fellow content creators behind the scenes of where they create because I just think it's fascinating. So I thought I would share mine with you today. So pretty much everything in my studio is from Amazon. It's just so easy to buy things from there because I can get them super quick as I need them. So I will have everything linked in my Amazon shop that will be linked down below in the description, so check that out. I made a little shop of all the products that I use in my studio, so it's super easy for you guys to find if you're interested in anything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and walk through my studio. Alright, so when you come down the stairs, this is where my beauty room is. I'll insert a picture now of what it looked like before. We had to do a little bit of work before we moved in because the paint in the flooring was not it. So when we get in, this is what it looks like. We have a little hallway here, and right here is my bathroom. That's a little bit of an under construction area. There's a lot I want to do here, and it's not up to par to show off. So anyway, we are here for the studio tour. So first off, you can see that there are a lot of piles of just stuff. And this is kind of a constant theme throughout my beauty room. There are always just boxes of things that constantly need to be put away. It's just kind of a thing. So this is just being realistic of what my studio actually looks like. It is not perfect. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. There's not always places to put things. So yeah, there are just some boxes of things here. There's some brushes in there, and I think that those are some extensions and a washcloth. In the pink bin are some extra lashes, and these are wigs. So an advent calendar from Christmas time that I never ended up opening, and this is the box for my mirror that's on my desk. Then here I have a shelf just to display some products. The top shelf is just kind of random stuff, and the nose from my Grinch times Cindy Christmas look. Here we have the Jackie Aina PR box and some skull glitters from Skid It Beauty. Some glitter and brush washing stuff. Over to the left, over here, again, more boxes of things that need to be put away. Those are some Colourpop products. And over here in the corner, I have some extra filming equipment. I have these reflector boards and my ring light that I'm not currently using in my setup, so they're just living over there. I do have a new place, so I'm going to put them in a different room to get them out of here, but for now, they're just living here. And over here, in where the closet was for this room, we just took off the doors so I could use this as extra storage space for my Alex drawers. So in my Alex drawers, pretty much I just have my entire makeup collection of products. I don't always reach into them as much as I should. A lot of products in here are not as well used, which is a problem, but it's something I'm working on. I bought a label maker to organize each and every drawer. I really have to go through and redo what lipsticks are in my organizers. These have just been in here forever, and since the move I haven't had any motivation to redo my decor, so things are just kind of set here. Some little things from PR. Yeah, really just random stuff up here, and of course a little fan in case I get warm. Then in the center we have more decor type stuff. Except for her, this is my head where I make prosthetics. Yeah, it's really just like makeup on display and cute things that I may have received in PR. And these are old palettes that are retired, but things that I started my makeup journey with that I can't let go of because I am a hoarder. Then up top here we have some PR boxes that I thought were kind of cool, so I decided to keep them. Yeah, so basically this is just storage and some decor that really needs to be redone, but for now we are just leaving it. And then on the other side, near where we walked in, we have this little storage of drawers, which is just more like places to put things like skincare, primer, hair stuff, all that good stuff. And up here we just have a bunch of lipsticks and it's like an oil diffuser. I have lavender in there right now because it's supposed to be good for anxiety, so I just usually have that on while I'm working to keep me calm. And then here in the middle is just kind of my storage of random stuff. It's really not organized, but I know where everything is, if that makes sense. So up here we have contacts, we have extra brushes, some skincare products, we have a bunch of my nail stuff, and then down here are just some extra props for looks, some stencils. And then next to that we have another just bookshelf of stuff. So starting at the top we just have some lipsticks, a storage as I'm filming this, I realize there's a lot of stuff I need to go through and get rid of and redo. I just don't look at this stuff while I'm working. Down here we have more palettes. Down here we have more palettes. These are more like some face palettes over here, and then down here we have more palettes and some overflow lashes. Okay, now we're actually coming over to my space where I create. This is where I sit most of the time while I'm working. So this is like the most used part of my beauty room. Over here I have these drawers. These are drawers where I put new makeup in, so when I receive PR I file them into these drawers so that I actually reach in and use new products, because otherwise if I put things just into my Alex drawers I feel like I never see them again because they're so far away from me in my desk chair, because I am so lazy I won't just get up and go get new products to use. So I have to have these little storage drawers right here, and I got these from Joann for really inexpensive. They were on sale, plus I had a coupon, so love Joann for that. And on top I just have some extra palettes, a little tripod, yeah, all that good stuff. And now we're gonna get into the actual stuff that is in my studio. Like, this is my backdrop. I do have a little stand and some clips that I use, all from Amazon, and the fabric I get from Joann. It's like that stretchy jersey material. You want something with a little bit of a stretch to it so you can pull out any of the wrinkles in it and you don't have to worry about steaming it and all that stuff. And then we have two lights on either side. These are ESDDI lights. As you can see, they're super dusty. Oh my gosh. I've had these forever. These are soft boxes that I used to use in front of me when I would film, but instead I use them to light up my backdrop just because they're what I have on hand and it gives me that really white backdrop when I'm filming. I'll insert a clip here of what it looks like while I film with my lighting. It gives me a really nice light background. Of course, these will be linked to my Amazon link like I talked about earlier. And in the center I have a backdrop light. I can switch this out with a blue, a pink, any other color if I want to add a different shade to the backdrop, but I usually just keep it white. This is just a very basic standard studio light holder. They're very inexpensive on Amazon. This is just a storage shelf from IKEA. Pretty much everything in my room, if it's not from Amazon, it's from IKEA, so just keep that in mind. On top we have a bunch of just PR boxes and decor, hair stuff, and just random skincare. We have some palettes in here, more palettes and stuff. We've got my lashes here that I use most often. Some more palettes, camera equipment, and more camera equipment. Very exciting, kind of all over the place. I know I need to go through it. And now let's get into my desk space. This is where I am constantly sitting and when I do my content. So this is my chair. It's just a regular computer chair. Some looks take hours and hours to do, so you really want to have a comfy chair. Whenever I film things that involve like speaking, I use a blue snowball microphone. I have this linked in my Amazon shop. I absolutely love this microphone and I get compliments on my audio all the time. It's super inexpensive and gives you really good quality of audio for the cost. To the right of me, we have my lip gloss that I'm wearing today and all of my brushes. I kind of have them organized for like little detail brushes, pencil brushes, face brushes, all that stuff. So these are just like my brushes that I use when I do looks all the time. Over here, I have wig cap, eyelash curler, beauty sponge. Here we have some skincare and prep stuff, more skincare prep stuff, some hair stuff. This is the Got to Be Glued gel that I use in my brows. Is this even helpful? I don't even know if this is helpful, but I'm just trying to give you a really honest, authentic look at what my beauty studio is. So I hope you guys are not like, what the hell is this? But I'm just being honest here. Have some Benefit sanitizer because you know we are in a pandemic. You gotta keep those hands sanitized. Here we have my tried and true little MacBook Air from like 2014. She's still trugging along. And usually on this tripod I have my camera that I'm using to film right now. Also forgot to talk about one of the most important parts, my camera, because I was filming with it for the video, so I just wanted to go over it really quick. So the camera that I use is the Canon Rebel T6i, and I use it on this little camera tripod from Amazon. I like it because it allows you to really adjust the height of the camera, as well as if you want it portrait or landscape. And I will quickly show you guys what my settings are. Here's what I usually shoot on: ISO of 400, 5.6, I believe that's aperture, and is 60 frames per second. It's about to die right now, as you can see. And I always shoot on manual because it allows you to adjust all of these settings here. I did watch a video here on YouTube not too long ago that allowed me to really learn about my camera settings. I'll have it linked in the description down below. It helped me a ton if you're someone like me who is not familiar and fluent in camera settings. I will have that link for you guys if you do use a DSLR. There's a lot of settings to learn about this. Let me tell you, I'm still learning as I go. It's also down here, I do have a little battery charger, and I always have 2 batteries on deck for my camera, so if while I'm filming my camera dies, I can just go plug in a brand new charged up battery and continue right where I left off. So just makes things a lot easier while I'm working, because if you just have one battery, then you have to wait for it to charge for an hour, and it just ruins the whole workflow. So highly recommend one of these little battery charger things and having extra batteries for your camera. As I showed you guys earlier, my camera does plug into my computer. This is the cord that it came with. I'm sure if you have a DSLR, yours probably came with one too. And I use this little remote. So I just hold this while I take photos. When you press the button, you can take a picture, and if you hold it down lightly, it allows you to focus your camera. They allow you to connect to your computer, a laptop, iPad, all sorts of different things that allow you to see yourself while you film through the Canon software of some sort. I will have it up here on the screen. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's been a while, but that's the program that I use to film when I see myself. So really super helpful to have. I absolutely love this camera. Definitely looking to upgrade soon, but this is a great camera for anyone who's new to DSLRs and still learning all about camera settings and stuff. The Canon Rebel series is incredible, so highly recommend. 2 lights on either side. These are panel lights or LED lights, I can't remember exactly, but this is what I look at while I film, and I'll show you guys a look at what it looks like when my camera is set up and I'm filming, so you guys can see the look of my filming setup when things are all turned on. But this is what I see from my point of view. I have my mirror here to do my makeup, hello, and my lights. So let me tell you about my lights. Of course, they're from Amazon, but they are an absolutely incredible find. You get 2 of them. Can't remember the exact price, but I'll have it linked in my shop. You can make them brighter or dimmer, which is nice if you really want dim, low lighting or bright lighting, and you can also adjust if you want them warmer or cooler. So I usually keep mine a little bit more on a warmer setting. It's not really picking up well on camera, but they have a lot of really great settings. You can really adjust the lighting to fit your needs. So I really love these. I love having them on either side of me, because I feel like it just lights me a lot better and gives me more of a glowy look, whereas having the ring light in the center as well was just too much light and it kind of washed me out. So this setup just works so much better for me. Then over here to the left, we have my Riki Loves Riki mirror. I love this thing. It lights up. You can adjust how bright it is. Oh, this is hard to do with nails. You can adjust how bright or dim it is. It charges, so it just can stay on the entire time that you're creating. Yeah, I really love how bright this is. It's a little dirty though, so I definitely gotta clean that. I just have some PR boxes here that I use to kind of lift up the mirror so I can see myself at like a good height, because if it's too low when I'm working on my makeup, sometimes things don't turn out right, so I like to have my mirror a little bit lifted. And I like having reflective things on my desk as well, so when you take pictures you get more bounce back, and it just makes things look better. You guys, I'd try it with some tin foil, trust me. Then behind here we have my pretty much everyday palettes. These are the ones that I use most often. Just sitting here with some little bookends that I got off of Amazon. Some more palettes that I use today. And then over here we have my pretty much everyday like glam brushes. Like if I'm doing glam, we've got a foundation brush, a bronzer brush, powder brush, brow brush, all that essential brushes just in this little holder here. I've also got some lip products, some tweezers, some lashes, glue stick, tape, you know, the essentials just here at the ready to grab. I got a little charger here that I can plug in my phone, my computer, all that stuff chilling here. I know that my computer charger is literally about to explode, but I am trying to hold on to her as long as I can because I don't want to drop $80 on a computer charger. Okay, thank you very much. And here on top of my desk, it is a little bit dirty, but this is my reflector that I got off of Amazon. As I said, I like to have things that provide a lot of bounce back, because when you take photos, it just adds a lot of really good brightness and removes a lot of those unflattering shadows. Trust me, you don't have to have something fancy like this. Again, you can just use tin foil on your table that you're shooting on. It makes a big difference in your eyes especially. Trust me, try it out. And here I have my iPad. I always have my face charts drawn out for each look that I do, so I like to have this at the ready for while I'm creating. I also have drawers on either side of me that are labeled with products that I use most often while creating. Like here is my base drawer that needs to be thinned out, but I have like my foundation, blushes, bronzer, powders, primers, concealers, everything that I need for everyday makeup is up here. Here is my liner drawer. This one I'm happy with. I actually organized this. So we've got colorful pencil liners, glittery liners, potted liners, neutral pencil liners, colorful liquid liners, and black liquid liners. I know it's a lot. No one needs this much. I fully am aware. Okay, here is my face paint drawer. It's kind of a mess right now because I use this one most often. Here I have like water activated liners. I have palettes in here. I have potted body paints in here. So yeah, this is basically my body paint drawer. I use this all the time, so it is the messiest. Under that, these are products that I want to use, but I really don't use this drawer, hence why I got this new system, so these need to find a home. And this drawer is absolute chaos. This is just like my hair drawer of extensions. I don't want to talk. Up here, I have lip liners, more colorful lip liners, brow stuff, commonly used glosses, mascara, some lashes. Honestly, I really need to go through this drawer because it's a mess and I don't use a lot of the stuff in here. But yeah, that's that drawer. Here we have liquid lipsticks. When I had this really organized, but when I moved, it got all tossed around, so it's a mess right now. Here we have all my glosses. It at one time was organized, now it is not. Down here we have more foundation and base products that I don't use often, but I have them here ready if I do want to use them. And then here I have hair tools like curling iron, blow dryer, all that good stuff. Also up here we've got my wigs. I just put this shelf up to hold all the boxes, but I want to find a new system for it. I really want to hang them on hooks along the wall so I can actually see them, but we're getting there. So for now they're like this. So that was probably the most chaotic beauty room tour that you've watched, but I really wanted to be honest and open about what my beauty room looks like. I'm not sugarcoating anything. This is kind of what I'm working with. This is my space. I love it and it allows me to be creative, and I hope that you guys learned a little bit more about me by watching it. Alright guys, that is a look at my studio. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Definitely not 100% where I want it to be yet, but I am super happy with the space and I've been creating here for a few months now, and I thought it was time to show you guys because I've gotten so many questions about it. I really hope this was helpful and you learned something. Again, the Amazon shop link is down below in the description box if you want to shop any of the products that I use in my studio. Let me know if you guys want more behind the scenes videos like this. I can definitely do more. I'm thinking of showing you guys how I film my TikTok videos with my DSLR, so definitely let me know if you're interested in a video like that or any other content from me. I can definitely film it for you guys. And I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!